Hello everyone, James Junta, your favorite hypnotherapist. This question came up recently in my classroom. What would be the reason to accept a new client or decline them? Well, there are a few reasons on both sides of the question. First of all, the reason to decline would be if what they're looking for is not what I do. For example, I'm not a marriage counselor. If they're looking for those kinds of services, I will refer them to someone else in my network. I am not a physician or a doctor. I do not diagnose, heal, treat, or cure, and I've never made those claims. Also, if what they're looking for is outside the realm of any of my specialties, for example, tinnitus, can be addressed with hypnosis. However, it's not my specialty. I don't have much experience with it. I will refer them to a good friend of mine who does have that as a specialty. If I feel intuitively that what they want isn't good for them, or if it's not good for someone else, or if it doesn't serve the greater good, I will decline them. I have an example. Some years ago, I was with a client for anxiety. We did one session. She turned out to be an excellent subject for hypnosis and an excellent client all the way around. And in one session, she was relieved of the issue. Now, she called me back about a year and a half later. She said to me, I want to be a runner, and I want you to help me run without pain. So I remembered her. I remembered that she had advanced arthritis in both hands, and they were misshapen. And I asked her, are your feet in about the same condition as your hands? And she said, yes. Well, right there was a red flag, and I said to her, I appreciate that you want to do this, but if I hypnotize you and you don't feel the pain from running, you might injure yourself. You could actually break a bone in that condition. Why don't we do a hypnosis session to ask your subconscious and for you to discover how you can move quickly on your feet without breaking a bone or injuring yourself? Well, she didn't like the answer, and we ended the phone call. And she later emailed me to explain that she wasn't happy with my answer. She was going to find somebody else to help her not feel the pain from running. If I feel intuitively that what they want is not good for them, I cannot proceed in good conscience. I'm not going to take the money, and I won't waste their time. So those are some of the reasons to decline a new client. Now, the reasons to accept a client. We begin with a phone call. If they're calling me, that's a good sign. It means they have that much willingness. If they are willing to talk about the issue, if I feel that they're speaking with me and telling me enough information for me to understand, we're still good to go. If I get the sense that by the way, every client has resistance. Every client does not want to look bad. They only want to look good. So they're going to omit some information. They're going to lie a little bit. They're going to completely delete some facts so that I won't know. But it's not that they're bad people lying. It's that they're vulnerable people who feel afraid. So if I feel that we have enough of a rapport and they're giving me enough information, we're still good to go. If they are willing to do the work that I set out for them, if they're willing to listen to the recording that I'm going to give them every night so they can reinforce the session, and if they're willing to pay me and show up on time for all the appointments, I accept. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and a share, and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much.